Oh, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another Olexa look video. Today, we take a look at Nowhere Profit, which is a new roguelite deck builder game from No More Robots, same company that made Descenders, Not Tonight, also Hypnospace Outlaw that came out recently. Very good company. I love Not Tonight, and I'm looking forward to checking out the other ones as well. But the devs reached out to me and said, hey, Tyler, you would like this game. And you know what? From the little bit that I've played from it, I do like this game, dude. It's pretty solid, and we're going to check it out today. So it's a roguelite deck builder. You'll kind of see what that means. From what I've experienced with it so far, it's kind of as if Slay the Spire and Hearthstone had a baby. They just kind of did the diddly and then out popped Nowhere Profit. So we're going to hop right in. I'm going to kind of show you the ropes. Like I've kind of said, I've only played a little bit of this. Dude, there's a daily. Fantastic. I've only played a little bit of it, so I don't know everything quite yet. And, there are some different classes here. I'm just going to play as the initial class that they would start me out with. And Jesus, there's a bunch of different things that you can unlock as well, different convoys to start with. I'll kind of explain what all of this does throughout the time here, but I can change my leader's name. Dude, get Priya Brata. What a name. Manu. I am Manu, leader of the Britons. Fantastic. Okay, so a bunch of stuff going on here. Don't worry too much about this. I'll kind of explain once we get into the game here. So a dangerous road. You're about to set out on a dangerous journey across a hostile planet. Soma is filled with greedy people and raging beasts. It's unlikely that you'll reach your final goal right away. Be prepared to lead multiple caravans across the waste. So we start our journey, and we're going to see a little bit of a backstory here, a little cutscene just explaining what's going on. I love the artwork, dude. It's really a very pretty game. So the world is broken, as normal. Same with the cutscene, also broken. Crap, I just skipped the entire thing, but that's okay. I'd spoken to machines before, but none had been this powerful, this keen, yet it was dying. In blue light, it painted a mandala into the dusty air with this fractal symbol. It showed me glimpses of ancient knowledge from before the crash. Etched in hard light, it told me how to find and open the crypt, this place of legend. Then the fallen star spoke to me. You help, power, safety, and knowledge in the crypt. You lead them. As the machine died and its light slowly subsided, I could hear words of prayer and mantras all around me. Others must have seen the trail of fire, heard the stars whispered, and followed it here too. Their eager faces told me what they had heard the machine speak to me. The prophet, they chanted. And so my followers had found me, and together we would find the crypt. So we set out. Namaste, my prophet. He will be my guide, / she will be my guide. And they're going to help us figure out everything. So we open our map to start, and upon opening our map, you're going to see something pretty similar to a standard roguelite path system, similar to Slay the Spire, Dicey Dungeons, something like that. This is going to be our path, and traveling along each of these positions is going to cost us food up here, and hope, of which we start with 60 and 80 with this character. So any yellow lines are going to be a little bit more difficult as we go along. White lines are a little less difficult, but the harder routes give us more stuff that we can utilize throughout our time here. And we're just going to go for this place up here. It's pretty straightforward. So we start. We're right here. And there's really only one place to go, which is right here. So we can travel. You're going to see this is going to use up 8 food and 4 hope, and that's just going to subtract as we go by, and that's good stuff. So we get a little event here. You'll get an event pretty much before each hexagon on your map. So the sun was setting as we noticed a dark plume of smoke. Spotted 2 sets of clan sigils, 2 separate raider groups. They were currently busy splitting up the loot, batteries, valuables, and slaves. What should we do? We can't sneak past them. So I think we should seize the loot, although freeing the slaves does probably give us some good people points. So these are the followers in our trek. We're going to get some points up here, and I think that by freeing the slaves, we're going to get some extra points there. So we backed up and tried to get closer to the chained slaves before we began the assault. What's this ruckus? Do you want to taste the whip again? Unless it's some orange whip. Not really, but we're going to have to fight. So into the fight we go. And this is where the core gameplay loop occurs, is in the fight. So defend our convoy. In battle, you'll need to play your cards to survive. They cost energy, which you can see over here. This is our energy bar. It slowly increases each turn, and then our cards obviously have energy in the top left, very similar to a normal card game. Most of our cards are followers, which we can then play into the battlefield here to fight for us, but they can fall in battle. That's on the left side. Right side, we have the leader cards, and these are specific to your leader that you have, which gives a little bit of replayability with the different characters. To win, you have to attack this enemy and bring them down to 0 health. That's really it. It's a pretty straightforward scenario here. This is kind of crappy draw for us right off the bat, because we can really only play this raider. These cards, you know, deal 1 damage to all units and leaders. Sure, we can do 1 damage to all of us, and that really isn't benefiting anybody right now. And we can't play this and this. So I will just play a raider. We're going to put her in the front line here. A proud warrior. Followers enter combat exhausted. They can't act immediately, so we'll be able to attack with her on her next turn here. Her attack is the yellow. Her health is the red. So pretty straightforward. If we hit this person, it's going to do 4 damage. So the position that your fighters are in is actually pretty valuable in this game. People in the front can attack. If there's someone behind her, per se, she will not be able to attack. The person behind. She can attack, but this person cannot. So there's going to be some people that have some passive abilities that can kind of help your heavy damage dealers. You want to put them behind things. And as you play the game, we're going to find there's obstacles that they throw in here and all kinds of exciting stuff. So we'll end our turn and go on. This is a good time to mention that this game is not out yet. This is a very early access. The devs reached out to me. It's supposed to come out this summer, so keep your eyes peeled. We might be playing more of it just to show off some of these early access builds and see what's going on. But I'll tell you what, it's pretty polished from what I've played. I made it through kind of the first map here. It's a pretty long game from what I can tell, so we'll see how far we get in this video, but we're ready to fight. Fantastic. We drag the unit to an enemy, and we can drag the follower onto an empty tile to move them. But we can only take 1 action before being exhausted, and that counts as a move, so we probably don't want to do it. So, I mean, this is one of those scenarios where they probably expect me to try to kill off somebody, but I'm actually going to... Nah, man, what am I going to do here, actually? I'm probably going to attack this guy here. So we're going to give this guy +1/+2. So that makes him a little bit stronger. And then I'm just going to go for this person and knock them out. So that reduced my health, but it killed him, which is good for me. I could play this and deal 1 damage to all units and leaders, but that would kill off this guy. And the way the game works is this card, this person, Yashida down here, will actually be dead forever when we get hit. I mean, not forever. They have to die basically twice in order for them to be gone forever. But you really don't want your people to die, is kind of the point here. So I'm going to give her +1/+1 and then just go for the leader. Makes my life easy. She gets a blessing now because she killed the leader, and that blessing can be all kinds of things. So immediately heals their wounds and gains +1 while blessed to the attack, which is, dude, is fantastic, you know? And if they get wounded again, they lose the blessing. So we won the fight. We gained some experience. We get some fruit, which counts as food. And we get some machine parts, which is the batteries. And I found that batteries are insanely important in this game, because this is kind of your currency. When you approach shops and stuff, you need batteries to buy things. So we got slaves out of this. I'm assuming that they're actually, yeah, so they came down here, they're slaves, and they probably are some extra cards that we can use. So some of our followers suffered wounds. You can see that this person right here suffered some wounds. Actually, I think that means she's blessed, which would make a lot more sense, because she didn't actually... Oh, she actually did suffer some health loss. But we can check on our deck, and we will see this. So we can come down here and take a look at our deck. Here's all of our people that are ready. So I'm believing these are the slaves that we collected here. Oh, freed, I should say. Collected is a little bit of a strange term. But you can see that this is a standard deck building game, pretty similar to a Hearthstone. You know, we have our set of cards here. We can sub these out. So like, for instance, I don't like having a ton of high cost. You know, I don't really care for this warrior monk, and we can go into the setup with all that we have. I mean, we can send all of these people in here, and you can have up to 30 cards in your convoy. But I think that it's a little short-sighted. I'd like to have my deck a tiny bit thinner than what it actually is right now. So who's this guy? So all neighbors, units, and obstacles gain taunt. Taunt is pretty good, dude. Is pretty good, and this is a rare card. You can see that that's a little blue outline on here. So each of these guys are rare. Pretty solid. Here's our person that's upgrading. You can see that they're a 5 damage banger now. It's very nice. Maybe I'll rock 19 cards just because I don't know everything yet. I feel a little weird, although this is a lot of 4s, man. Maybe get Crash Jacker out here, and I don't know. Do we need another warrior monk? The soldier seems pretty good. You know what? Kill the other warrior monk. And let's just reduce. I'm looking at our probabilities, and I'd like to have, you know, 2 and 1 have the most. So maybe we do bring in another scout. What makes these raiders different? Oh, we just have our blessed raider. You know what? Yeah, take that out. Let's keep the deck a little bit thinner. You want to be careful, though, because if you keep the deck too thin, then if you kill people and those people die, you're going to run into a lot of issues. So there's a lot of different paths we can go. We can come down here to Dome City, or we can take this path. Good chance to find food. We can trade here. I'm not even really sure what happens if I go for the Beast Nest instead of getting to here. Might be something we try at a later date. Let's go for a tiny bit easier path for right now. If you remember, the white paths are a bit easier. Our outriders reported a small caravan. Their perimeters were guarded by a contingent of large mercenaries dressed in expressive colors, sporting powerful weapons. The Blue Devils. This is Duke. They're out here. Zion Williamson, Cameron Reddish, RJ Barrett. Look at this band of beggars. One of blue-skinned fighters shouting at us while picking his teeth with a thin knife. It's a little bit weird. What are you dogs hawking? Fleas and rags? What's are you dogs hawking? It's a sentence, man. So we can curse them, mock them back, or just ignore them. But this is risky. Mock them back, dude. I'm not a baby. They invited us for drinks. Accept it. So we got +3 hope, but -2 health for the prophet, which is me, I guess. That's interesting. It's a strange event. So no fight there, but all things considered, not too bad. So we'll be hitting Mineral Springs. I'm going to go for this harder fight because it's going to give us good stuff. Dude, I ain't paying batteries to jack diddly squat. So frig you. I'm still not doing it. Give me an ass full of dynamite. It's like a normal Mexican dinner, dude. So we're fighting these dudes. It's fine. So another fight. Ready yourself for battle. Dude, I'm ready to fight. You think I can't fight? I'm great at fighting. I'm super good. So this is us. This is the other leader here. And you can see that she has a 3 right here. This is her shield. So she actually effectively has 9 HP, which worries me a little bit. But we have the leader deck here. I don't have any extra leader cards, but you get these as you play. So these are kind of our leader deck cards. And it's just a couple of little things to make your life easier. And I think that's where the different characters differ, is having some different leader cards, which is pretty interesting. So we have access to the 2 decks. Yes, I've already explained this, you stupid. The people don't need to know. So we can replace cards, and this is where things get quite good. Although, dude, I actually really like her. And I like the idea of boosting this guy right off the bat. So give me these replaced. You know what? A scout is a-okay. So you can see that we're starting with some structures here. And this is why it would be nice to... Well, this guy's not as good. Because he only does this once, the Fury. But I suppose it could be good to slam out there. Let's send this guy out. And taunt is pretty cool. So this forces this guy he has to attack him first. He can't just go straight for my face. And that's why we can boost this guy, make him a little bit stronger, and our life is sitting pretty. So we can also replace cards here by dragging them onto this, which is pretty valuable. He's destroying obstacles. It means this guy can fight, and he moved this into my front position, which you are just a real pain in the ass, aren't you? You stupid. So we can draw a leader card with this guy. It's a hermit. I like the idea. However, I am a little bit concerned right now because, I mean, this guy is just going to destroy our poor scout. Here's what I think you do. I'm going to bring this guy in. I mean, we can make this guy a god. He's going to attack him. That's for sure. I think I am going to do that and just increase his health to 5. It's a little bit nuts. Okay, fine. Oh, dude, yeah, I would love to attack. Good realization here. Or do I want to attack? I'm not sure I want to attack, dude. Give me the quick shot on him and let me attack him instead. Because now he's going to attack me. Oh, he's going to ruin my day, dude. He didn't attack with this dude. What are you doing, buddy? So this is lovely for us because we smack him and then we smack him and then life is good. So you can kind of see how the gameplay starts to crank up. A little bit of strategy going in here. I love the movement on the board. It offers just this new unique deck building placement strategy, which is really nice. So dead bodies litter the area. It's very pleasant. I enjoy it. And we have to fight again. So good stuff. Good stuff. There's nothing I'd really like to change. Keep in mind we still have 2 blessed people now. Scrapping cards, or we can drag them onto this bad boy. You can only scrap 1 card per turn. Valuable to know. I like this 3/3/3 taunt guy. Probably replace this. And frankly, I like both of those a good deal. We got some tires out here. So here's our blessed taunt guy. He's honestly doing great work, so continue to buff him, bring him in, and I don't know, maybe replace this card here. And you know what? Buff him up, dude. Buff him up. Bring him home. This dude scares the crap out of me. So overwhelming, when attacking an enemy unit, all damage beyond the target's health rolls over to the next unit in the row or the enemy leader. Yikes. So he's an issue for sure, because he is going to absolutely come in and ruin my day. So here's my idea. This is going to sound insane, I think. I'm going to move this guy to here. I'm going to bring in this dude. He can now not attack this guy, I don't think. He has to attack this guy. I might be wrong there, though. I might be wrong there. Let's bring in a scout here. And he might go for the scout. The taunt goes away now that we put him behind. And really, the more that I'm looking at this, the more I realize that he is most likely going to just attack this guy and do some damage to me. But we will see. He's going to buff up even more, and then he's going to knock out both of these dudes. And it's going to make me cry. He is, absolutely. And that rolls over and kills both of them. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Okay. So burst fire seems good here. All neighbor units and obstacles gain taunt. So that's only cardinal direction. Deal 2 damage to all of its neighbor tiles. Okay. I think I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do one of these. These all suck, man. Although they're not going to, because we're going to get a little extra action as we go forward. I'm going to ruin his ability to hit me by just hitting myself. And trust me, we're losing people. And I don't like it. But it's okay. He did so much. I'm scared, dude. This was not this hard the first time I played, by the way. Okay. What are we doing? We can See, like, this is the kind of guy you shove him back here. I just let him beef up, and then once this is gone, you go for it. When attacking with enough damage to kill the target, the first strike unit doesn't suffer retaliation damage. Yo, it's pretty strong. But this guy will destroy him on the next turn. I don't know, dude. I don't think we're going to be playing this guy, despite him being a 7 damage dude. And this is kind of my ideal scenario. So now I can play this guy. Or do I want to do... You know what? Put this guy in here. Put this guy right here. This guy now gets taunt, which means these guys have to attack him. And this guy gets killed. If we do that, you suck, go away. I hate you. And you just destroyed my taunt, dude. And they're going to do just a butt ton of damage to me. Yikes. And he's going to destroy another obstacle. I'm having a bad time, for sure. So let's... I feel like I need some heavy hitters, dude. Bring in Taunt Master. And bring in this dude. Because he's going to buff up and get stronger when they go for the taunt guy. He sadly got buffed. And he just continues to play crap. So there's taunt. I got to handle this guy now. He's put out so many people. I can't handle it, dude. I simply cannot handle it. So, how do we handle this one right now? I mean, we could go for the obvious. I think we're going to do 1 damage to everybody on the board. And that includes my own people. But that now allows me to smack this guy, which gets rid of the taunt. Now what do I want to do? We sacrifice our guy if we go for him. I think I would much rather just get 2 more people out here. And this is our blessed person. Not that that super matters at the current moment. This guy literally has tons of block right now. Do we sacrifice this guy? I think we sacrifice the blessed guy. Oh, he's got overwhelming though. Which is actually fine, because we don't have people in the same row. I think it'll be okay. I don't know who he's going to attack, though. He's going for him. He's going to do more damage to me. It is what it is, dude. And this guy's going to buff up. Okay. So this guy immediately does damage to the leader. But let's get out a whole plethora of people. And then let's do... This is actually fine, because now we can smack you. And then we get 5 block out of that. I was about to say 5 barricade out of that. I'm out here playing Slay the Spire. We're feeling okay right now, I think. We did lose our blessed man, and he gained block because of it. I mean, you know what, dude? Get wrecked. And, sadly, this guy... He's not that good. This is fine, though. And then we hit. I think we're going to get him here. But it is definitely... This was a bad fight. It was a bad fight, dude. And he's going to just completely ice one of our dudes. This guy's pretty solid. And, do we got you? We will get you if I do this. It kills my beast, but that's okay. So, all dead. We move on. But boy, it was a hell of a fight, dude. They weren't lying when they said it was easy. Or when they said it was hard. So, extra food, extra hope as well with natural dyes. And these are kind of nice because we can use them to add stuff to our deck. And I'll show you that shortly. Okay. It definitely was... tough, and that's not even the hard one yet. Yikes, dude. I'm in for a rude awakening. Okay, so we can level up. That's cool. I am going to do this. And we click to turn over cards. So this guy, deal 2 damage to all enemy followers for every refresh follower now. Destroy all followers with a... I mean, do we It's like, oh, okay, I understand. This seems so strong, actually. Although this is also just all kinds of screwy. Give me Blind Rage, I think. And we'll add that to the leader deck here. I increase my level. This adds a selected card. We also increase our maximum health and gain focus points. These are needed to remove cards from your leader deck. Okay. And obviously trimming a deck is pretty strong. So we have no equipment because I lied and that die does nothing. But that's okay. Dude, look at how many people we have wounded. I am frightened to go into this good reward location. But let's do it. Came across an armed force that has made camp along the road. Some of them were in the middle of some training exercises. Guards led by someone with the markings of an officer approached us. Our honored commander requests the presence of your leader. Nidra didn't like this. Smells like a trap. Don't go alone. I will bring Nidra. You either join our cause or turn over your weapons. I'm going to discuss other options. Leave 5 of your people with me. I ain't doing it, dude. I lose health because they attacked me. Okay, and I have to fight them. It's seemingly the wrong choice. I probably should have just sacrificed our person. This is a level 4. We were struggling on a level 2. This bodes bad for Tyler. Very bad. Very bad. But we'll see what happens. So, two 1-cost scouts. I love the idea, man. I love the idea. I also love... I love everything involved here. So, let's get our level 1... Dude, funky layouts as well. Let's get our level 1 scouts out here. Please allow me to put him there. And honestly... Attacker's Convoy gains a piece of equipment. So this, if I kill this, actually, we get stuff out of it. It's very intriguing. I don't know if he'll attack it. So you know what? Just stay chill for right now. I hate that you put a taunty boy out. And that's a drone. Okay. So what we got going on here? You know what? Give me my own taunty boy. Sounds like a good time to me. And then allow me to smack this guy. I'm going to smack this. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to get a sand drone or something like that. And they have to attack this guy. He will die from it, but so will the drone. So in my eyes, this is fine. Destroy a random enemy with taunt. Frig you, buddy. How about that? How does that hit you? Frig you. Okay. Give me... give me a convoy card. This is lovely. Okay, let's get this guy out here. Deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. That's good stuff. This guy can attack this dude. He will die in the process. But do you just trust the process on that one? I think you trust the process on that one. Say goodbye, my sweet prince. Catch you on the upswing. And I will end my turn. I could do 1 damage to somebody. Arguably, probably a good idea too. But he's got double taunt action going on. Dude, I don't know. This might be the end of us. Give me a +1 on this boy. I don't know how I'm busting through this. I mean, even this decoy is just a pain. I'll smack him for 1, but how do I get through, right? I smack. He die, but I smack. I need like a deal 2 damage to everyone in this column kind of action. And this guy will get destroyed, but in the process we destroyed a lot of other people. So a 0-cost taunting man. Get me this scavenger savant named Murad out here. What a guy. And these are all taunt still. Just want to make that well known to everybody. Can't do crap with him. Blah. I hate it, man. we're having a bad time. So that guy is totally iced, and he's just filling the entire board. I don't got crap to my name. No acre of land, no dollop of fame. Not even my top-notch brain. I'm going to destroy the crap out of that dude, because he worries me tremendously. And I think I am going to hit everything for one. Because, not sure if you noticed, but there's a lot of bad people on this board. And sadly, he is going to destroy me on the next turn, probably. But what is this guy? First strike. When this attacker, when this follower attacks and destroys a follower, he spawns a beast. It's going to be a big problem, I think. Oh, that's good, but just put a taunt guy up front. Yeah, no issues, man. No issues. I'm destroyed, and this guy is not destroyed because he buffed him. And, I mean, how am I going to get through, right? How am I going to get through? Let's get this guy out here. I need everything I can do right now, man. And you know what? Buff up this dude. I think that we might die right here, just in general. He is literally just sacrificing himself, but I don't mind that. He will die, but I will die. But he will spawn a beast, and apparently he will not die. Good talk, man. It's because he has first strike. Good lord, is what I say to that. Okay. You know what? You've confused me enough. I killed my own guy. Good talk, man. Okay, this will be the end of me as we know it. Does that make me sad? I mean, it could be better. Well, let's be fair. Let's say, call a spade a spade. It doesn't strike me as a good thing to have me have a rock that has 1 health and him to have 10 people. It's just my my 2 cents though. I draw a convoy card. There we go, dude. 1 scout. He has what? 5, 11, 14, 18 damage out on the board. I'd say I am super duper dead. And dude, just put me out of my misery. You don't gotta knock out my entire team first. I understand. You would like to kill me. Dude, why are you moving your people? You're spawning drones? You really think you need the drones? You're just gonna kill me anyway. You stupid son of a gun. So, Prophet fallen in combat, game over. And I lost. I'll tell you, it did go much better when I played off camera. But that's gonna do it. That is your first look at Nowhere Prophet. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to be playing this game a lot once it comes out. It does scratch that little deck building itch. I just have to figure out everything that's going on in it. You know, there's a lot of people here, and it's going to take some time to learn what they all are. And this is probably just scratching the surface, man. I mean, there's a lot of achievements, a lot of places to go. And as a whole, it's a pretty exciting early access product that we got going on here. They even give you some strategy tips in here, which is kind of nice. Give you some hints on combat and things like that. It's a very, very well-designed game, especially with the artwork. I'm enjoying it a lot. Hopefully you did as well. I will leave a link. Hopefully they'll have something out when I release this, and I'll leave a link to it so you guys can kind of check it out. But let me know what you think. Maybe we can do a couple more videos of this sometime. And, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. You have a good day. Bye-bye.